What would you do in this situation? Because I was just talking to a great advisor yesterday. He was trying to win over the investment account, but he could do a plan today that he
Mhm.
knows the guy would pay for, but he wasn't sure he could get the assets ever. And it's what do you quote? And so we talked about it, and his take talking to his peers was if you don't quote at least 5 grand plus, then the guy with 30 million doesn't really take you seriously. The reality is people do equate price with value, right or wrong. They do. So you need to quote high enough. And I'd be curious kind of your thoughts on that.
I refuse to charge hourly now for planning. I did to start because advisors were comfortable with it. But again, I want to charge for an outcome. I don't want to charge for my labor. And if the outcome you're seeking from me is just a really kick-ass plan that you have margin on, well, that shouldn't depend on how long it takes me to build the plan. So anyway, I know I got derailed there, but to answer your question about like, how would you charge that $30 million client that's not going to roll their assets over? I would get real about the value you're providing and the value the client is seeking from your advice. So whether you're managing the assets or not, I would charge them as if you are. So if you're like a guy that provides all the value on the investment side, sure, yeah, there's probably not much room for you to charge on the planning side. And then I would argue, why are you even providing planning? Just move on. If you do provide value on the planning side, then price it accordingly and say, this is what it costs to work with us. It's not for a one-time financial plan. At a minimum, it's for an annual engagement. This is what you're going to pay me every year because I provide this value on an annual basis. Here's the value of working with me full time. And then the assets will come.